Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC) has taken its campaign against the spraying of Naira notes at any event to the doorstep of popular celebrity barman, Pastor Okechukwu aka Cubana chief priest alongside 199 other persons across Nigeria. EFCC in a statement few minutes ago said it has secured the conviction of 24 persons including Bobrisky for abusing the Naira notes. EFCC in its likely resolved mandate this year, decided to fight anti-corruption practices in Nigeria with a campaign against the spraying of the Naira notes, an act which the Anti-Corruption Commission said violated the 2007 Central Bank of Nigeria (CBN) Act. It is believed in some quarters that the act of extravagant spraying of the Naira notes at a party or ceremony by some public figures have forced many into the crime of get-rich-quick syndrome or have enticed or lured many young Nigerians into crimes like kidnapping, Yahoo, and blood or ritual money also known as Yahoo Plus. EFCC began the campaign with the arrest and subsequent conviction of a popular Nigeria crossdresser, Idris Okuneye aka Bobrisky. Bobrisky was sentenced to 6 months imprisonment with no option of fine after EFCC only presented evidence of Bobrisky spraying Naira notes at different events before the Federal High Court in Lagos State. Bobrisky pleaded guilty and the court convicted him as charged. According to Channels Television, the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC has filed a 3-count charge against well-known celebrity Pastor Okechukwu, popularly known as Cubana chief priest, for allegedly spraying and tampering with the Naira at social events in Lagos State between February 2024 and 2020, contrary to the provisions of the Central Bank Act of 2007. Cubana chief priest is expected to be arraigned on Wednesday, April 17, 2024 before Justice Kehinde Ogunda of the Federal High Court, Lagos State. Channels Television reported that it obtained a copy of the charge which was filed on April 4 by EFCC's prosecutor, Rotimi Oyedepo, SAN, alongside 7 other lawyers representing the chairman of the commission. The alleged offense, as stated in Count 1, reads thus, that you, Okechukwu Pascal, on the 13th of February 2024, at Eko Hotel, within the jurisdiction of the court, while dancing during a social event, tampered with funds in the denomination of 500 Nairas issued by the Central Bank of Nigeria by spraying same for 2 hours, and you thereby committed an offense, contrary to and punishable under Section 21(1) of the Central Bank Act 2007. In Count 2, EFCC alleged that you, Okechukwu Pascal, sometime in 2020, in Lagos during a social event, tampered with funds in the denomination of 500 Nairas issued by the Central Bank of Nigeria by spraying same for 2 hours, and you thereby committed an offense, contrary to and punishable under Section 21(1) of the Central Bank Act 2007. Count 3, that you, Okechukwu Pascal, sometime in January 2024, in Lagos during a social event, tampered with funds in the denomination of 500 Nairas issued by the Central Bank of Nigeria by spraying same, and you thereby committed an offense, contrary to and punishable under Section 21(1) of the Central Bank Act 2007. Meanwhile, Nigeria National Orientation Agency, NOA, has commended EFCC's efforts against Naira abuse. EFCC, in a news release issued and made available few minutes ago, said, the Director General of National Orientation Agency, NOA, Malam Lanre Isa Oninu, has commended the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, on its drive against all forms of Naira abuse. The statement reads below in quote, Oninu gave the commendation in Abuja in a letter addressed to the Executive Chairman of the EFCC, Mr. Ola Olukoyede. According to him, the actions being taken by the Commission against Naira abuse amount to preservation of the integrity of the national currency, the Naira. On behalf of the management and staff of the National Orientation Agency, NOA, I write to commend the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, and especially the chairman, for the recent actions of the Commission with regard to the preservation of the integrity of the national currency, the Naira. The arrest of cross-dresser Idris Okuneye, also known as Bobrisky, over the abuse of the Naira accords with our objective to stop the abuse of the Naira and other national symbols, he said. Already, the EFCC has secured 24 convictions across the country on the issue of Naira abuse, while those facing prosecution across the Commission's 14 zonal commands and corporate headquarters are 200. ONU expressed hope that the arrests and prosecutions would serve as deterrent to other Nigerians who still abuse the Naira, and assured the EFCC of his agency's stronger support in the initiative. Count on us strongly in this fight to stop the abuse of the Naira and other national symbols. It is our hope and aspiration that jointly, we shall win this fight, he said. Olukoyede had on February 7, 2024 raised a special task force against currency racketeering, dollarization of the Nigerian economy, abuse and mutilation of Naira notes at the Commission's headquarters and zonal commands.
Bring you the news in a more digital way.